Villa Anand. So this I built 8 years ago. Built it because I had to get the land, and once you have the land, do something with it. I've always admired the craftsman style. My most admired architects of that era was Green and Green, architects from Los Angeles. So if you know Green and Green, you'll see echoes of their architecture here. I mean, that's craftsman. But it also has a little taste of Green and Green. So this house is a little smaller. I did a lot more detailing. I mean, we bring in huge slabs of stone just for the entryway. That was a natural volcanic bubble. The mix of different kinds of rock. The brick that all this was made from is an 80, 100-year-old brick from Java. This kind of brickwork, this style, steps like this, all influenced by craftsmen, particularly by Green and Green. Although there's elements that are very Japanese here too, which was part of the aesthetic of craftsmen as well. Front porch is a great place to show art. The doors and windows, the entryway, probably from a Dutch home from the maybe 1910, maybe before. They're styled after an architect in Scotland, Mackintosh. Heavy leaded glass. If you look at them also, they look like Frank Lloyd Wright as well. They're beautiful originals. In both houses, a lot of the main supports are ironwood. They came from old factories in Borneo. So they're tough. They're beautiful. Well, these weren't hand hewn, but they were sawmill cut, but certainly a long time ago. My monkeys, my welcome monkeys. So these doors, I got whole walls of a house, a Dutch house. It was probably built in 1910. So when they tore the house down, I managed to get all the doors and windows out of the house. This is just a few of them. They're kind of Frank Lloyd Wright. You would expect that in an early Wright house, but it's a little more styled after an architect from Scotland named Mackintosh. In here, the floor is a book-matched pair of Merbau slabs. And you know, the Japanese do that. The entryway where you walk in, always a big slab of wood. The rest of the flooring inside is all ironwood. So you can see this is a certain flavor. With the stone inside, you would never have a craftsman house without a fireplace. Everything you can see, a little more detail. Again, the old Java doors where we can use them. I actually had this bed before we built the house, so we built this niche to fit the bed. The master bedroom, again, most of the furniture is old Java, made for the Dutch. That's probably turn of the century. This is more like 1930s. It's a sweet space. Each of the bedrooms has an outdoor private terrace. This one I enclosed in glass eventually, so I'd have a comfortable area that's air conditioned. In the summer here, it's 100% humidity, 90 degrees, and it's just no fun to work in that. So that's my little living room. The bathrooms here, again, are indoor, outdoor, shower outside. We haven't been talking about each piece of art, but there's probably 10 times more art than anybody sees in this house. So this guy's teak, you know, folk art. Somebody playing on their front porch, making animals. Here I did onyx sinks. I have about 10 pieces from this artist. He's Japanese, 100 years ago, making these beautiful animal panels. The other bedroom's similar. Comfy. Nice terrace for the garden. This room, second bedroom, is slightly smaller, but I find really comfortable to stay in this house. If the big house is rented, I'm totally happy to be here. Similar in that it's a shower outside. The walls are mud. This is a real standard thing that the Balinese would do, is they'd mix a little bit of cement with mud and then plaster all the walls with that. Like at the other villa, this is where I really live. It's all my time I spend out here. You can actually see the roof of Villa Shanti right there. A lot of folk art here. A lot of animal. Orchids are blooming. Wow. Home sweet home. So comfortable. One of the important features here, houses like this with big overhangs, big terraces get really dark. To counteract that, we had glass roof tiles made, so they match exactly the terracotta roof, and we have all these light panels that keep the interior light. 90% of the houses, no matter how many windows you have, interior feels dark. Even though it's a super high ceiling, we had to seal the bedrooms because you just simply have to have air conditioning in the bedrooms. A lot of great woodworking here. The cornice molding's huge and beautiful. I really like how the structure's really held up. It's actually, it's a little bigger than the other one. I was able to keep an old 1920s Java kitchen cabinet here with the original marble. Super efficient kitchen. It just works.